Hi, I'm Karen Yannick, and we have stayed here many times at the Ronald McDonald house in Austin, Texas. Ryan was diagnosed in January of 2016, and we have spent many weeks here. Now we're staying here monthly, but myself, along with my husband, Mark Yannick, and we live exactly 2 hours from here. It's south of here, a little town called Hallettsville. It's more of a country. We're not used to all this Austin traffic. Picked him up from school one day and he said, "Mom, my jaw is aching. What's wrong? I can't open my mouth." Called immediately back to the ER in Hallettsville, and they said, "We have to be shipped somewhere." I'll never forget the day we didn't know what was going on. And Dad stayed at home. I rode the ambulance up here to Austin. My sister met me from New Braunfels here, and the first thing I get to the hospital, this doctor greets me and she just tells me, "Hey, Mom, just hang on, take deep breaths. It's going to be a long 24 hours. These next 24 hours you're here." And she said, "Just all I can tell you is breathe." The doctor met with us. She said, "You know, he has the leukemia ALL. It's a 3.5-year treatment plan, and it's the protocol we'll have to go through." The initial first 7 to 9 months were the most difficult. We basically lived here some months, half the month and half the month at home. First day I walked into this house, I mean, I was just, you know, I was just distraught. I was angry that I had to be away from my other kids. It's written on the walls somewhere. It has become our home away from home. I feel at home. When I walk through these doors, I see Tina's face, and I see all of the other ones, and as we were going through this, I told my husband, they're our new family. The people in the Ronald McDonald house and the people in the clinic, because for almost 9 months we lived here. We didn't know our community back home. You know, before a trip, I'm trying to line up his meds, trying to figure out what refills we need, you know, all the questions I'm gonna ask the doctor, because as long as we've been going through it, I still have questions every visit, and it's like, it would be one more thing to be worrying about, or should I find a hotel? Does this one have a vacancy? I mean, this has become just so much simpler, and the walking distance. The house is right next to the clinic, coming into the Ronald McDonald house. At first, we were in rooms where there were no kitchenettes, and so we were just bringing him out, and we were sneaking him in and out, and we didn't really want him eating in the dining halls with everybody else, because as a mom, you're thinking, okay, this one could have the, you know, you don't know what people are carrying and if they're sick, and I was just paranoid. And one day Tina told me that they have a kitchenette, and I was the most excited mom there was, because I was like, yes, we can finally get this kid in a room where I can feed him and not being worried about, you know, wearing the mask while he's eating. And to all the Ronald McDonald House staff, volunteers, supporters, I just say thank you. You don't know what this means to a family going through this, because it is enough to bear the fact that you've been given something in life that you do not want, something that you're not in control of, and the last thing you want to worry about is where you're going to stay when you're here, food you're going to eat. And
thank you, Ronald McDonald House. For all of you who are watching this video, you're all a big help to